check to make sure that our volume is good if you jump onto our channel.
There we go.
What's up, everybody?
Here, I'll make sure right now.
Thinking outside saying the long box.
8 snacks.
Yeah, this is kind of boring right now. I don't know who's watching us, but thank you. Is that
this
Gabe?
Is kind of boring.
Is it Gabe?
Right now.
Is it Gabe? That's all right.
No,
We're getting our bearings here. Sorry, whoever's watching.
No, ever.
Can you hear? If you can hear me, let me know. That's why that's why this is taking a little bit. Gabe is trying to check that right now. But if you can hear it, that'd be cool if you left me a little. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
all right,
never mind.
We're
good.
All right, we're good.
We're good. All right.
Well,
now there's. Oh, it still says there's only one person.
That's all right. I'm around with that. We're gonna be doing a new snacks. New snack.
It's a snacks.
A new segment every once in a while to our YouTube channel. Fucking Gabe.
It's a snacks.
We're gonna be eating snacks and talking about stuff.
Not just regular snacks, though.
Yeah, this is from Worldwide Treats. I bought it though. They did not sponsor this, and they did not send these to me.
If they knew,
I think we have to make that distinction.
If they knew we were doing this, we would probably get some kind of cease.
They sent us. They sent probably like 10 snacks.
Something like that.
10 snacks. Welcome to the world. Could have been a gift. I could have sent it. 7 different snacks from around the world. Check them out on Amazon.
Who would deserve something
so
wonderful?
I don't know. These. I'm looking at these vine leaf thingies, and I'm not quite sure.
I'm kind of.
They look kind of brown. Like I'm not sure if this is still good.
It definitely should be shelf stable.
But this is cool. Like I said, Worldwide Snacks. They sent this cool little letter. I don't know if it's worth it yet. We'll do that right now.
It said, "Welcome to the world of snacks."
Snacks. We're gonna talk about greener grass.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
like a weed movie.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, I watched it while on weed, but just give me a second. I'm just trying to get the link to this so I can share it where other things are. All right, let's turn me down.
Oh. Should we try the gross one first while we're talking about it?
Professionalism.
No, that's fine. I don't care about professionalism. Why? What do you think?
Yeah. I do. All right, actually. Let's do this. Okay, so
made in Turkey for Elma Farms. Ingredients: rice, onion, vine leaves, water, sunflower oil, spice mix, salt, and citric acid. No expiration date as far as I could tell. 2 times tasty snacking dolmas.
Yeah, so that's what that is. So it's going to be grape leaves stuffed with like rice and stuff.
Oh, so we have like sweet snacks for the most part, and then one weird savory snack.
Yeah, I was hoping for chips of some sort, but it doesn't seem like there's chips. Does it? Just like cookies and stuff.
This is for the throw up. There's 2 people watching. Hey, everybody.
One of them is me.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
Mostly I'm just trying to share this stuff.
Oh. That smells gross.
Well, then why did you give it a big huff?
I wanted to smell it before I did anything.
That doesn't smell gross.
It smells like vinegar, and I am completely out on vinegar.
Oh, okay. So we get to watch you barf first episode? Oh, you're probably going to want a fork. I think if we pull those up, they're going to tear.
Are they?
Ugh. I already have.
I might not try this.
I already have a little bit on my finger. It looks like caca.
2 forks.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Well, I like it.
No, you're going to hate it.
So tell me about greener grass.
So greener grass is an IFC.
Looks fucking awful.
Show.
Look how gross that looks. I can't even get it in frame. It's so grody. Really, turkey?
Really, turkey? Let me look up this email.
All I did was put my tongue on it too.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
fucking gross.
So you gotta just go like full tilt.
I
Dude.
can't because I'll throw up, and
Look
I've
at-
got all these other things
look
that's fucking gross. I'm out.
I'm
out.
It looks like a turd.
I'm gonna drink my coffee.
All right, here we go. All right.
Oh my god, that looks gross.
All right, that is definitely not the most pleasant thing I've eaten. But it's the texture that's gross. Like the flavor's not bad.
I don't like the flavor.
It just tastes like, I mean, obviously you don't like the flavor. I'm not saying anything different. It just tastes like spices in mush. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That was gross.
Wrapped in leaf.
I'm out on that. Ugh. So greener grass.
So
here, this will cleanse your palate.
I'm pulling this up really quick.
All right.
So IFC Midnight, which is like IFC's like strange, like dark movies, stuff like that. Usually horror, like very bizarre films.
What's IFC?
The Independent Film Channel.
Gotcha.
It's a cable channel that also does a lot of like filmmaking. So this is written and directed by Jocelyn DeBoer and Dawn Lueb, is how I want to say her name. It opens October 18th. I'll eat the other half just to make sure it happens. All right, here we go. Here's the other half of that. Oh, it dripped. Now that's gross. That's gross. Anyway, so this movie opens October 18th in New York and Los Angeles, and is going to be available on demand. So as like a very, very limited release. I'm going to read their description of the movie, and then I'll talk about the movie. In the day-glow-colored, bizarro version of suburbia, where adults wear braces on their already straight teeth, everyone drives golf carts, and children magically turn into golden retrievers, soccer moms and best friends Jill and Lisa are locked in a passive-aggressive battle of wills that takes a turn into the sinister when Lisa begins systematically taking over every aspect of Jill's life, starting with her newborn daughter. Meanwhile, a psycho yoga teacher killer is on the loose. Jill's husband has developed a curious taste for pool water, and Lisa is pregnant with a soccer ball. That's just the tip of the gloriously weird iceberg that the feature debut from writer-director Jocelyn DeBoer and Dawn Lueb, and sorry if I'm saying that completely wrong.
Sorry, Don.
A hilariously demented Stepford Wives on acid satire destined to be an instant cult classic. And then just to talk about...
Is that... When you make a film, is that a name? I want to be a cult classic? Because that kind of seems like
it is
you don't want people to watch your movie at first.
It is now, but I don't think it didn't used to be, because it used to be like a cult classic. Does it stink coming out of my mouth? Here.
No. This is good.
What are these? It's called an
Ivan Fruity. You got banana. It kind of tastes like a Laffy Taffy to me.
Yeah, I got banana. Holy shit.
Oh, that's funny.
So the thing about it is, it used to be a cult classic was like a movie that like didn't do well in the theater,
right.
But when it hit video, it got like really, really popular.
Right.
So now it's movies that people know aren't going to necessarily be like monetarily successful, but they know that it's going to fit into like a niche of like people that like strange stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, it is almost like a genre of film now.
That's weird to me.
Yeah, it is kind of weird now that I think about it too.
I know that this movie's not going to be successful.
Well, no, it's going to be successful in what it's attempting to accomplish.
Well, I mean, everything's. I think making a movie is a success.
But it's going to like probably make money, but they're not expecting it to be like a massive. Like it's never going to be. It's never going to be Aliens. So this is called Number One.
Number One, Torku.
I wonder if
Finn Dickel.
Finn Dickel.
Finn Dickel.
Exactly what that says. I wonder if other people are going to see it backwards.
I have no idea, but that's why I'm saying it out loud too, just in case.
I'm just curious.
It's in a different language.
Well, of course it's in a fucking different language.
None of this other stuff has been in a different language as far as the ingredients and shit go.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what this is, but it looks chocolately and wafery
Those are
with
hazelnuts.
some nuts.
Those are definitely hazelnuts.
So this
Do you have a
sounds
nut allergy?
no.
Okay, thank God. Because this is, if we continue doing this, that's probably like the best way to kill you off.
This sounds
for you to die on accident.
this sounds like a horror movie.
So in a way, it is
kind of like in the sense of fuck. What's that movie where he's dead? He's not dead.
Hi Shannon. Hi Chelsea.
Hey Shannon. Hey Chelsea. He's in a dream state, and he the fucking grandma shooting up heroin and shit, and popping pills.
The Darren Aronofsky movie.
Yes. Whose name I can't remember now. We're trying some kind of wafer chocolatey thing.
Well, I still have. So that last one was cool because it was like crunchy, but with Laffy Taffy in the middle.
Yeah, it was weird.
If that was a candy here, I'd eat that all the goddamn time.
I don't like Laffy Taffy.
No, I love it. Give me a second.
This is fucking good.
Finish chewing my banana.
This
Requiem for a Dream.
There you go.
Here's the movie you're thinking of.
Yeah.
So this movie is so bizarre that there are moments where it is like straight up laugh out loud funny.
How did you watch it, by the way? Because the movie comes out
in a few days.
Yeah. So
IFC had sent us a letter saying that there was a screener in Los Angeles that press could go to. And I just straight text or emailed them back and I was like, I can't go to LA. Do you have a screener? And so they sent me a link, and I literally watched it on my phone, which is something that I don't usually do with movies. But like, no fooling, I haven't been like so enraptured with a movie, like, or anything on my phone to where I've like just very focused on like something on my phone like that for a very long time.
Nice.
So this isn't like Requiem for a Dream because it's really, really funny. Like if
try your chocolate.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
As you talk, I mean, I'm trying to get the fucking vinegary taste out of my mouth.
Shit, that's really good.
Yeah, that one is really good. The Findickle. The Findickle's where it's at.
It's like
if you're in Turkey, you should eat some Findickle.
These are like it's like Nutella inside of like wafer cookies.
Yeah, it's
dipped in chocolate. It's amazing.
Just the weirdness of the description of the movie that you gave me, that's what popped into my head is what.
So the people that make it are like part of Upright Citizens Brigade and stuff like that.
I don't think we're gonna want to eat lunch. Oh, look what there's another one of.
I'll take it home. Make my kids eat it.
We ate this one first. It was not good.
1 second. I gotta drink some coffee. Get some.
So you watched the movie.
So I watched a movie on my phone. It was completely enrapturing. The people that make it are like from like comedy troupes and stuff like that.
Oh,
so it is very funny, even though it's like very dark and weird.
Nothing about the description told me funny.
When you watch the trailer for it, you're just like, man, that is so fucking weird. Chelsea, the movie is called Greener Grass.
From IFC?
It's from IFC Midnight, yeah. It'll be available on demand on October 18th. Definitely go look up the trailer. Like, it is fucking lunatic. Or, did we put the age restriction on the live? Try not to swear.
I don't remember.
Anyway, so the way the movie develops is they all live in this perfect world, and only one of them can see that like their perfect world is like actually a total nightmare.
Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me.
Okay, and she almost like she's basically like trying to push her way out of it without realizing that that's what she's trying to do, and it just gets more and more bizarre. Like there's a point in the movie where this lady, she's like very jealous of the other lady's life. Okay. So the brunette is the one that's kind of like pushing against reality, right, and like kind of realizing that maybe something is like really wrong with where they are. The other lady is very jealous because she feels like she has a perfect life. And at one point, to get attention, they're like playing, their kids are playing soccer. She just puts the soccer ball up her dress and goes, "I'm pregnant." And everybody's like, "Oh, what are you due?" And like, she even gives birth to it. and like carries around a soccer ball like
Nice.
swaddled in blankets for like a good chunk of the movie. Like it's
Let's not give away everything though.
That's like seriously about 5 minutes worth of the fucking craziness that is in this movie. So this says coconut.
Care coconut.
That also has hazelnuts on it. I feel like hazelnut's a big sweets flavor in Turkey.
Milk chocolate, whole milk powder, whey powder, cocoa mass, emulsifiers, natural vanilla flavoring, cocoa solids 27%, hazelnut 18%, vegetable oil, wheat flour, whole milk powder, skim milk powder. A lot of fucking dairy in this thing. A lot of freaking dairy in this thing.
Yeah. It's going to be harder than
coconut.
So I
That's
guess
the next one.
I guess the cocoa isn't coconut. I thought it would be coconut, but it looks like it's another.
It looks like another wafer.
That was effectively the same thing as the last thing we ate.
This one wasn't as good. I like the fickle nutter.
So this one
the findickle.
This one has vanilla wafers inside of it. This one, I think, had chocolate wafers inside of it.
Findickle.
Findickle.
That's where it's at. This one's kind of boring. It's good.
It's the same. It tastes the same.
But what would you rate greener grass?
Okay, so not
so many wafer chocolates.
Yeah, they like wafers. It looks like. There's another thing of isn't that? Oh no, those are just cookies.
Biscuits.
I've been watching a lot of British baking shows, so I almost said biscuits. I know
they are biscuits.
So if I were to give this out of like 10, I would give this movie like a solid 8.
Okay.
Why? Not very many movies that I'm watching like on my phone while standing outside waiting for someone to buy a car are going to make me laugh out loud. Like so the one family, that's the brunette lady that's trying to kind of get away from everything. Her husband really wants their son to be like athletic and cool, and he's not. He's a nerd. And so at one point, the kid realizes that his parents don't really want him, so he jumps in the pool and he turns into a dog. And
like you see him turn into a dog, or he's pretending to be a dog?
He jumps into the pool, and when he comes out of the pool, a golden retriever wearing his shirt. Like, and that shit, see how you responded? That's how I responded. I just laughed so hard.
Oh, that's funny.
Because it's so fucking weird. And like, but then later you see the dad, and he's playing fetch with the dog, and he's like, oh my God, my son's so awesome at sports now. And he like loves the dog more than he loved his son. And it like, when you start really thinking about it, it's like this crazy commentary on like, some people don't need kids.
Oh, yeah.
Some people need a fucking pet.
Freaking.
Yes, freaking pet. Like some people just need to have something to play with.
Right.
And that shouldn't be a child, because if you tell your child the thing you excel at is not what I want you to excel at, that kid's mind gets all screwed up, you know?
So without ruining the movie.
Yes.
I know that you said this lady's trying to get out of whatever construct they're in.
Yeah.
Did you figure out what's going on
Nope.
the outside of the construct?
Absolutely not. It feels like they live in like a weird hellscape that's in the middle of the real world and is just like totally divorced from it. Because at one point she kind of gets away from the community and it feels like everything around her is like normal all of a sudden. But then she just right back into it. Like,
weird.
And it never explains like really what's going on.
So I feel like that's my problem with even though I absolutely love the movie and I haven't rewatched it yet.
In the Tall
is
Grass.
Cube. No, Cube. Is that I like having some kind of answer, and that's why I liked the third one a little bit, because it gave, even though you still don't really know what's going on, it gives some little things rather than, oh fuck, all these dudes died for no reason.
No, so like
we're gonna try next though before we go too crazy. Also
wafers with hazelnuts.
Extra crazy though. Look,
ooh, I bet it's extra crazy because there's a nut right next to the
milk chocolate coated wafer with crispy rice, and then everything else is in Turkish? Is that how you say that? Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I don't necessarily need everything. I think we talked about this the other day. I don't necessarily need everything to be wrapped into like a beautiful bow and that's done with and now I know everything. But I like to know some things so that I don't go away from the movie being like, I don't really understand what happened. You know what I mean?
So this movie is not a movie about telling a linear story.
Right.
It's a movie about making commentary on stuff, and you can tell that because as soon as you start really thinking about the things that are happening in the movie, all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, like I get what they're trying to say. Oh dang it. I get what they're trying to say. If this was monetized, we'd be completely screwed right now. But
this is too wafery.
Too wafery. It is very.
This is too wafery
thick
for me.
Wafer.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
That's mucho wafers. I can't get it to focus on that, but there's a lot of wafers in this.
Maybe that's what makes it crazy.
Extra crazy.
Extra crazy.
Your phone is going crazy right now.
My phone's been going crazy for a minute. Should we talk about that?
I don't know what that means.
Me adding like 3,000 friends.
Oh God. Should we talk about a little bit about Greener Grass? You would recommend people go see it?
Absolutely. If you like strange things, if you like horror movies, if you like comedy, I think those three things. If any of that, rubs you the right way. I'm
gonna be on such a sugar rush at fucking 10 in the morning. Freaking 10 in the morning.
Stinking 10 in the morning.
So yes, recommended. Sorry.
Very much so recommended.
Okay.
It's coming out on the 18th on demand. You don't have to go to New York or Los Angeles to see it in the theater, but if you want to see it in the theater, you have to go to New York or Los Angeles.
Man, that happens. It's all right. VOD is super. So reboot. They didn't do a purposeful release on theaters because I saw him on Colbert the other day.
Mm-hmm.
He said they're doing a theater release the 14th and the 17th, I believe is what it is. It might be the 15th and the 17th. They're doing a theater release because Fathom Events reached out and was like, okay, we should do something.
Right.
And so they're doing a 2-day only in the theaters, and that's it.
Which is kind of like what Rob Zombie did with 3 from Hell.
Right. And so on Colbert,
which we sort of talked about.
On Colbert, he said, the reason we didn't go to theaters is because the only people who were asking for this movie were me and Jay.
Right.
And so he knew it would not be a success if he took it out to the theater.
Right.
And so that makes a lot of sense.
Money. Yeah.
And you've got your bases covered when you go to these theaters and you're selling tickets like already. You've already made money. You don't need to worry about it so much. So it takes a little bit of pressure off of you as well.
Right.
And you get to hang out with, a shit ton of people. A crap ton of people.
A buttload of people.
We're going to try Olker Chocolate Haley. I don't think it's Haley. Is it Haley maybe?
I think it's Haley. We'll see how it has the star, so I would assume it's meant to be like Haley, like the comic.
Oh. Chocolate-coated sandwich biscuits / chocolate or tutu sandwich biscuit. That sounded kind of Russian.
That sounded like you knew that language. And I know you don't.
There you go.
I would say that says Haley. I would definitely say that says Haley.
All right. So go check out Greener Grass.
Yeah. Definitely it's a VOD if you want to watch something kind of freaky. So let's talk about Liam Neeson's gigantic
Giantness.
New role.
Shoot.
It's so hard. Why is it so hard to not cuss?
I don't know.
You almost said I don't
yeah, I don't know.
Oh, these are kind of cool. It looks like you think, it's soft, so I'm guessing that's some mallow.
It's like a moon pie.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a moon pie.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, it kind of feels like a moon pie.
These are mini moon pies.
Marshmallow in the middle. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not.
Oh, it's really buttery. The marshmallow tastes
like cocaine?
No,
this is good.
It tastes weird though. It tastes like buttery, right?
Like it was whipped.
Yeah, or something. Those are really good.
Really good.
That's a different flavor.
Ochre chocolate. He thinks it's Haley.
I think it's Haley. I would assume so because it's got the little star. Kind of crisp cookie with
That
like
was
a marshmallow
really good.
middle, dipped in chocolate with sprinkles.
That
That
was
was
really
good.
good.
That was really good.
Really good. Good job, Turkey. You know how to make your chocolates, all right? This leaf thing was gross.
Let's maybe not invade other countries too.
No, well, I don't want to invade anybody.
No, I'm talking to Turkey.
There we go. Got my headphones on now so that the kids' ears are safe. I'm sorry. We're trying.
We're trying really hard to not say the S words and the F words and the bitch words and the.
Wow.
I think I can say that.
No,
that's like the closer.
Oh, all right.
I feel like that is that one too. Those two are like the closers.
Let's try that one.
Those just look like chessmen or something.
This is Fiorella Choco Biscuit, milk chocolate.
Those look like dipped chessmen. That's what they look like. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do know what you're talking about. So Liam Neeson and Galactus.
Liam Neeson, they're saying, has been cast in the role of Galactus.
For the next movie. I didn't read that. I didn't read too much into it.
All right, let's go.
Is it for the next movie, you think?
I would.
Or do you think he's going to be like a Thanos-y kind of guy where he shows up in a bunch of movies?
I would assume he shows up in a bunch of movies. You're not going to want to use a character like Galactus in like one thing.
Well, where's Galactus? Is that a DC character? I don't know. I'm honestly going to say I don't know.
That's the MCU. That's the MCU story.
There you go. I don't know that.
So if they have the Eternals,
correct,
and Galactus, you know, they're leaning really heavily on like the celestial, like, you know, extra dimensional characters and stuff like that.
So if you listen to the show, you know that I'm a virgin to some of this stuff. So I'm not super and straight a virgin.
Just with
and
kids.
So you know that I'm not like crazy deep in this, and so I rely on the fat guy next to me to tell me what's going on.
Yeah, it's got a bike.
Mine's same bike. And then Cookie.
Sorry. Biscuit.
Oh, biscuit. Yeah. I wonder if there's a difference. Are biscuits made different from cookies?
No, it's just the English form for cookie.
That's good. I mean, chocolate and cookies.
Like just like an animal cracker that's dipped in chocolate.
It's not an animal cracker. That would probably be some kind of copyright or trademark infringement of some sort.
Animal biscuit.
Tell me more about Galactus.
So Galactus is the eater of worlds.
Okay.
Like he consumes worlds for sustenance. He sends out Silver Surfer to go find those new worlds, and he is the herald. And
wasn't he like a mist of some sort in the original Fantastic Four that they made?
Yeah, we don't talk about that. But yeah, the herald comes, announces that Galactus is going to eat your world, and then he freaking shows up and eats your world. Like, so.
Silver Surfer's the herald?
Mm-hmm.
Why did he get trapped?
Why did he get trapped? I think,
or is he I don't think he's doing that bidding for funsies.
No, I think if I remember correctly, it's been such a long time since I've read any Silver Surfer stuff. If I remember correctly, he makes a deal with Galactus to spare like his planet if he becomes his herald. I think that's right.
So, do you think we're gonna get a Silver Surfer movie?
One would hope, but hopefully the MCU's got to be a little gun shy about making like another Fantastic Four or Silver Surfer movie because
no way they're
so much
good at
baggage.
Making stuff.
They are, but I don't know. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see an MCU Silver Surfer movie.
But it sounds
one of my favorite characters. But
it sounds like Galactus is tied into Silver Surfer or the other way around.
Yeah.
So, would it make sense to ignore Silver Surfer?
I wouldn't say it would make sense to ignore him, but I don't know that they would be willing to make a full movie about him.
Right.
Kind of
that makes sense.
If he's a character that shows up in a bunch of movies, that makes more sense to me than just a straight up Silver Surfer
maybe at the end where they do the like fun bits, the mid credits.
Oh,
in like
Silver
3 or
Surfer's
4
just
movies,
in
he
all
could
of
just
them.
come to those.
Dude, this stuff writes itself.
Right?
It
he
does.
could come to Wakanda and tell them. He could go to wherever Thor's making his home now or whatever. I guess that's still Earth.
Thornton.
Thornton?
For those of you who are not in Colorado, Thornton is a suburb of Denver.
I think I've had a variety of these before.
Biscolata.
Biscolata.
They're puffy sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's had. Like, every country makes a version of this.
All right, relax. We're not downplaying turkey right now.
I'm just saying, there's a version of this everywhere.
Oh, so much. I'm a weird fat guy. I don't normally eat this much chocolate.
No, this is a lot more.
This is so much chocolate.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Should we toast these?
Because they're toasties?
No, because they're just like a clink. Why did we both make clink? Hey, this tastes like a breadstick dipped in chocolate.
The chocolate is really good, though.
Their chocolate is made different.
It's a different flavor. Yeah, yeah.
All chocolate in Europe is made very different than it is in the United States. That's why everything tastes smoother instead of like kind of tangy, bitter.
I like this. This is good stuff. Biscolata.
That stuff's really good. That's going to go really good with a sip of coffee. So with Galactus, obviously they'll probably do like what they did with James Brolin and Thanos, where like they use him like as the character, but he's mostly a voice and like a face for like something that's really created digitally. I assume they'll do the same thing with Liam Neeson and Galactus, because Galactus is like, he takes a world and eats it. Like, that's how big he is. Like, he's a gigantic celestial creature,
right,
like that consumes entire worlds for food. So it's not like they're gonna like have Liam Neeson standing on a set with planets somewhere,
Does that? It seems less believable to me. So than Thanos does, because he was just a big dude,
and he was like a person
he was real.
From a planet.
You could sit him on the planet.
He's just accomplishing a task.
Right.
That's what makes him powerful. It's not him as like a creature isn't as powerful as you would expect until he has the gauntlet.
Right.
And that's what makes him like OP, as Ashton would say.
I don't know what that means.
Overpowered.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. But I don't know. I don't know how big of a fan I am of that. I don't know what the celestial stuff.
So, I mean, that's the direction the entire MCU is taking with like the Eternals and stuff. Is like giant celestial like creatures that represent ideas, like more than anything else. You would probably actually find the Eternals pretty fascinating, because it's beings that live out in space that like represent like different ideas, right, and are in conflict with each other all the time. Like,
I just don't I was excited for Avengers because I knew that eventually it was something that they could overthrow. They could, beat in combat.
Right.
And so it becomes less and less believable when you're fighting a creature that's like quadruple the size of your actual planet.
Right.
And so that doesn't seem as fascinating to me.
Well, welcome to the problem with like Marvel Comics in general. Like, that's what happens. They ratchet up until things become like, that doesn't make much sense. Like,
I mean, none of it really makes sense, but we're gonna try. Ikram. I thought you'd get a kick out of that name.
Is it Ulker?
Ulker. Ikram. There are sandwich biscuits with milk chocolate cream.
So they're chocolate on chocolate.
Yes.
Biscuits.
I
like saying.
I think I might throw up from chocolate overload.
Biscuit.
So much chocolate. I was excited for
the little sticks. Yeah, Chelsea. The stick went really good with my coffee for sure. This is gonna go good with coffee as well.
It says Ulker on it.
So you're Mexican. You grew up Mexican.
What?
So my grandma with coffee always put out like little sandwich cookies, just like this. like in the morning? Did your mom or grandma
So
do
we
that?
were talking about that yesterday at work, and for me, it was the off-brand like Oreo, not
Yeah.
Oreos.
The Hydrox.
They were white
Yeah.
cookies with white cream in the middle. But yeah, this tastes like nothing but wafer to me.
Well, let's see.
I don't taste the chocolate on the
It's
inside.
right there.
No, I know it's there. I see it. All I taste is chocolate.
Yeah, that milk stuff doesn't really taste like anything.
It kind of tastes papery.
This is probably my least favorite so far.
The
vine leaves are your
vine
least
leaves
favorite.
are definitely my least favorite.
Those at least have a flavor. These just like these just taste kind of like they taste like cocoa powder that doesn't have enough sugar in it. That's what they taste like to me.
That's true. Just plain chocolate.
Mm-hmm. They're not bad. I'm out.
We got 3 things left, so we need to talk about some stuff for 3 more things.
All right. Dude, we're getting to the fire stuff now. The stuff I may want to save for the end, mostly because they're in big packages.
Ulsker Briscam Duo. So they're, I'm guessing, 2 different types of chocolate.
Those are kind of cool.
So aside from, Liam Neeson's obviously just going to be the voice, more than likely.
Well, and they'll probably use his like face for the animation and stuff, I guess.
What about, let's jump over to the DC side and see what's going on. Ooh, these look good. With my favorite thing going on at DC right now, which is the crossover event.
Oh yeah, tell me about that, because I don't know a ton about it.
They look really good. Yeah. They look sugary instead of like chocolatey.
Yeah, and like I definitely have a lot of chocolate in me.
Not so much. If you watch a lot of the Arrowverse, you know that DC crosses over almost all of their shows every year.
Yeah.
Last year they skipped out on Legends of Tomorrow. They didn't do Black Lightning. It was just Supergirl, Flash, and Arrow. Those are the only 3 that crossed over. Arrow is ending this year. This is Arrow's last year.
Bummer.
So some of that I think played into the fact that this crossover is there's chocolate in the middle of it too. Oh,
I would like a koala, yummy.
This event is going to be the biggest crossover so far. It will include Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl, Black Lightning, I think Batwoman, which just debuted last week. And so far, there's like everybody's a part of this thing.
Right.
It's crazy. There was news yesterday that Lucifer,
right,
Tom Ellis, I think is his name,
yeah,
who plays Lucifer in the show Lucifer, was on set in his Lucifer outfit,
which is awesome.
Which I don't even know like where we're crossing over into at this point.
So that's Vertigo stuff. Like, so Constantine is part of
that's
that
true.
universe.
I didn't think about that.
Because
Matt Ryan is going to be in the crossover as well. So, but he's been on Legends for a while.
Right.
I don't know if you knew that or not.
I did.
But he's going to be a part of the crossover. I think he was in that scene that they described.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's just the bevy of like, oh crap! I forgot they have like
all
they
these
can reach
characters.
This. Yeah.
And with the DCU like service, they have all sorts of other characters that
Kevin
they can reach
Conroy is going to make an appearance as Batman. Matt Routh is now Batman instead of the Atom.
I need you to hit me with one more. These are really good.
The Superman, not Batman. Ralph is going to be Superman, not Batman. The Superman that's in Supergirl right now, whose name I don't remember, he looks very classic Superman-y though. He's going to be in there, obviously. Like I said, Kevin Conroy. They got Burt Ward to come and play a part, which nobody knows. And he's got a little in the shot that they have. He's holding a dog, and so the rumors were that the dog plays some kind of superhero role. And so maybe.
Sorry, I just didn't want to like open my full mouth on camera.
There was a rumor the other day that Michael Keaton was going to somehow make an appearance. The article I read showed a newspaper with Michael Keaton's face on it, and it said
something about Wayne Industries.
Bruce Wayne set to marry Selena Kyle, I think is what it said.
Nice.
And so I think that was the nod for them. But this is such a huge seemingly event. It's crazy. Like you forget like the DC universe the DC television universe, in my opinion, is doing DC so much better than they're doing than the millions and millions they're spending on putting these shitty movies out.
Except for apparently Joker
and Wonder Woman.
And Wonder Woman's
good.
Yeah.
Joker's supposed to be really good, but again, it's because I think they took it out of what those people were doing, and so I don't know. I'm if you can't tell in this video and in my other video, I was super excited because it's the Flash in the premiere. The villain of the actual episode was a throwaway villain. It was just something there because you needed a villain kind of throughout the whole episode. But the biggest thing was how Barry and Iris dealt with Nora dying and then moving everything forward for the crossover event, which will happen December 8th, I believe, is the start of the crossover event. I am crazy excited. Crazy excited.
I know you're beyond crazy excited about this because this has come up at work every fucking day.
It's because
every stinking day.
It's because when you're scrolling through Facebook or your news sites, like there's always another piece of what's going on.
Exactly.
And so to me, it's exciting. I think the Monitor. I think the Anti-Monitor is the same character as the Monitor. I think they're going to be played by the same person, but I don't think we've seen the Anti-Monitor yet.
Nice.
But I'm crazy excited for this. It's one of my favorite events that they do through the year. It's sad because I think this Arrow only has 10 episodes, and so I think the crossover will end the Arrow season, and then there will be. It's sad.
Right.
It's been like I think it's on season 8. I think
so. A lot of years.
So it's been
better part of a decade.
Yeah. And so he's already got a TV deal, and he's gonna go do something else. I don't think he's announced it yet. But it's a fun and sad kind of event, and I'm excited to see kind of where it goes. The creators have already said that Arrow and Flash will die. Whether that means, nobody's ever really dead. So whether that means the Flash is dying to serve the purpose of that storyline and then we'll come back. Because the Crisis, I don't know about the comic, the Crisis revolves around Barry Allen disappearing.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, I'm excited for it.
That's cool. It makes me want to watch all of it, but I'll probably just end up watching the crossover. You know what I'm saying? Because just time. And I don't think I've watched a season of Arrow since like season 5, maybe. So just because it's one of those things I fell off on. Those are really good.
Really good.
They're like really good, buttery, like shortbread cookies with like hazelnut chocolate filling.
What's good is the cookie itself isn't overtly chocolate.
Right.
Until you get to the center. It's just cookie.
The thing that I really find odd about Turkish snacks, they love chocolate.
Oh, wow. There's chocolate in everything.
This cookie, I would love so much better if it had like a lemon filling. It would kill. Like, it would be
some
the
kind
best.
Of meringue.
A meringue? I don't know why I said it.
I don't know either. I'm excited. What?
Show them the package before you open it. Because last time you opened it and it was...
It's a Today roll.
Today roll.
Findik Kremali Kek.
Kek.
Somebody in Turkey is probably going to be like, you're an idiot.
One can only hope.
Today roll.
It's not a tomorrow roll. It's today.
I feel like there's only going to be one roll in this whole package.
Yeah, we're going to like have to cut.
Holy
it's huge.
Wow.
I was not expecting it to be that big.
It's a little deceiving.
It's
a little deceiving.
So show though. So it looks like this, and you're looking at this whole package. You're like, "Dang, that's huge." Oh, it's not that huge.
It looks like a giant.
Kind of like when I pull it out.
Oh
God, that's huge. That's just your stomach.
Come on, we're on TV. Kind of.
All right. Shock. This has chocolate in it.
I can't get this off.
Oh, we should make a TOTLB snack pack with your favorites.
That's a good one. I like that.
Chelsea.
I've been thinking about Christmas stuff. So
that's
maybe a good idea.
Maybe we do a Christmas snacks for you guys because we love you very much.
Chelsea's not a Patreon supporter, but Chelsea's amazing. I'm just saying. I just wanted to put that out there.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. I like Chelsea. She's good people. It just tastes like bread. It's good, but it just tastes like bread.
Yeah, it tastes like
tastes like a boring Twinkie.
Not like it tastes like a Hostess cake.
Mm-hmm.
Like it definitely tastes like processed Hostess cake.
Ugh.
Kind of like a Swiss roll. That was very sweet. Like the more that sits in my mouth, the sweeter that gets. Dude, that was like made of sugar.
Oh God. Like I said, I'm a weird fat guy. I don't think I've ever eaten so much chocolate in one sitting in my life.
I'm powering through it. I was told never to waste food, Juan.
I didn't get to be my size by wasting food, by the way.
Those are too much.
Yeah, it's too much. Too much chocolate.
That's for kids.
It's good, but it's
too much.
Sweet.
Turkey. This is too sweet.
What else is in the news? Anything? What are we talking about? Walking Dead's coming out tonight. Second episode. If you're not watching The Walking Dead, like I get it. Maybe it got too boring for you, which it didn't for me. Maybe the thought of just killing zombies every week wasn't as fun anymore.
Well, I mean, they did they also laid off the actual zombie killing for people killing each other for a while there.
But I mean I feel like if it was just zombie killing every week, it would get boring.
I'm not saying it's not. That's also a
This
today
is a
croissant.
today croissant.
Not tomorrow. Note, also filled with chocolate.
Tons and tons of chocolate. Chocolate vefundic crema croissant. Croissant with chocolate and hazelnut cream filling.
Dude, everything has hazelnuts.
Is it really? Is that chocolate?
What?
Hazelnut?
No, it's Nutella.
Yeah, so it's not chocolate filled.
No.
I know you said that. I'm trying to differentiate that.
Plus hazelnut. It's both.
Oh yeah, it does have chocolate in it.
Yeah, it's both.
I got you. All right.
If it was just hazelnut, I'd probably be way more into it right
now. What were we talking
about? So I was gonna bring up Nicole Winding Refn is doing a Maniac Cop TV series.
Oh, gross.
Some people love him, some people hate him. I like his movies quite a bit.
Oh, I'm not saying about him.
You're saying about Maniac Cop. No, I know. Dude, our pile of trash is almost at camera level right now.
The croissant feels nice and soft. Like you would not know that I've had this at my house for 5 days.
It looks like there's chocolate in the middle.
Hazelnut. It looks poopy.
So you know how you can get Mexican pastries in a little thing like this? Mm-hmm. That's what these remind me of.
Panusa.
Mm-hmm. But it's it's not from a good place. It's from it's pre-packaged, so it's not bad. It has so again, I've watched a lot of British baking show this week. It has really nice aeration, which is strange for pre-packaged bread, but it's not bad.
I like this a lot better than the other Today thing.
Yeah, this is not because
this is offset by the croissant.
Sweet. Yeah,
this is good.
I watched
Maniac Cop is awful.
I watched 2 of the 3.
Nobody was asking for Maniac Cop.
I watched 2 of the 3 things that we're supposed to watch so far.
That's good.
Yeah, I like that one.
Which one haven't you watched yet?
I haven't watched Midsommar yet. So I tried to pull it up last night and was unable to find it. And so I just watched Cube. Okay. It was for free on Tubi.
So we'll end this video with that. The next set of tapings are 1 week from today. We're going to be talking about Midsommar,
which is from the director of Hereditary, which is a phenomenal horror movie if you haven't seen it yet. We're talking about Cube, 1998.
1997?
Yeah, there's
I think
no way
it's 97.
There's no way it's 87 because that's like way too old. It's definitely 97, 98. That'll be our pop culture classic.
Yeah.
Just watched that last night. Excellent movie if you haven't seen it before. And then we'll also be talking about In the Tall Grass, which is new to Netflix, written by Stephen King and Joe Hill, to continue our spooky month as we build up to our seance episode, where even if we don't have a medium, we'll still do something.
Yeah,
I got a Ouija board.
So you'll have to join us for YouTube or Facebook or whatever, or Twitch,
yeah.
Whatever. Maybe all three at the same time.
That's what I'm working towards.
So we'll
my
try.
Computer's not dead.
So that's next weekend. We'll be recording. So if you have any thoughts on Midsommar, Cube, who if you haven't seen Cube,
you should definitely
should watch that. And In the Tall Grass. Give us your thoughts on those. Plus, all as always, we're going to be talking to you. We're going to be doing a listener interaction episode. Bring us some scary stories or something.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, if you have any scary stories, hit us up with them. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so that you know when we go live or when we post new videos. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/thinkingoutsidethelongbox. Twitter, Instagram. Dude, my mouth is full of chocolate.
I need to go eat something that's not chocolate.
Like a piece of sausage. Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, or are all at Outside Longbox. Please join us there. We'd love to hang out with you guys. We'd love to hear what you guys are thinking about anything that we talk about on these videos and our shows. We just love interacting with you guys. Yeah. So, and of course,
thanks, Chelsea. You're like everywhere we go.
I know, right? Of course, be sure to subscribe to us. Google Podcasts, Spotify.
Podcasts.
No, it's Google Podcasts, iTunes.
It's not iTunes anymore. It is Apple Podcasts.
It is Apple Podcasts. Mm-hmm. Okay. Spotify, Stitcher, pretty much anywhere that you want to go to find podcasts. We're there. Thinking Outside the Long Box. I hope you had a good Saturday morning. We had good snacks this Saturday morning.
They went in there.
They go in the mouth.
And then
they end up in the belly.
End up
right there.
Here.
Oof.
We'll see you guys later. Bye.